Hey, top of it, top of it, top of it. And Happy New Year, people. Happy New Year, man. God is good, man. And I hope everybody's enjoying a new year. New year, new goals. You dig what I'm saying? And new content, y'all. But hey, man, before I get into this video, man, about your boy Magic Johnson exposing who Diddy infected in the industry and they HIV circle, hey man, go and hit the like button, subscribe button, and hit that notification bell, because I won't tell, because this one is a little bit special, and I'm going to tell y'all why in a minute. You know, keep supporting the channel, people, man. We growing, but we growing and we going at a high rate, and I love to interact with you guys. Now, see, this was a little special, right? I'm going to tell you why. Because these people have used my content. You dig what I'm saying? And hey, we all know that imitation is the biggest form of flattery. But when you get these channels, these big channels, and they're using my content to make their, their viral videos, I can't help but have to react to this stuff. You dig what I'm saying? But see, now for those of y'all youngsters that don't understand, now I didn't really put two and two together for a minute until I saw this video. But see, your boy Magic Johnson, he did come out in 1991 and told the world he had HIV. You dig what I'm saying? So now, Diddy was around in 1991. See, Diddy and him have been having them parties way back then in the industry. And what a lot of you, and guys, I'm a diehard Lakers fan. Matter of fact, I will probably make a video with a different Lakers hat on for the rest of the month. I am a diehard Lakers fan. But see, it had always been suggested that Magic Johnson had been, caught that HIV bug, which is not alleged. He came out and said it himself. That it always been alleged that he had been picking up on men. That had been a rumor in Hollywood for years, that Magic Johnson from the Lakers had been sleeping with men. But no, during that time in the early 90s, the rainbow community wasn't really popular, and people wasn't going to come out and say, hey, I was messing with another man and this is how I caught it. But see, Magic Johnson was a part of that Illuminati, all the elite circle way back when. See, man, if y'all don't remember Magic Johnson with the 7-Up commercials doing magic and all that, hey, man, that you might be a little bit too young for this video. But for y'all old heads, man, like me, 49, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But see, Magic Johnson has come out and started talking about people who was at these Diddy parties. Now, let me drop some more game on y'all. It all makes sense. Ever since Magic Johnson came out and said he had HIV in 1991, you have never, ever heard a peep of it. His wife has never caught it. You know why? Because see, Magic is a billionaire. He got access to all types of medications. Haven't I been leaving y'all videos, man, about this Diddy situation and this whole HIV thing, and how they have access to medications that the average person can't get their hands on because it's not FDA approved? Now, see, this is why I tell you guys to always get a passport. Me, I'm on my third one. You dig? When you're a passport person, man, you go to these other countries. Hey, it's other medications, it's other laws that people have access to that the average person in the United States will never know nothing about, because most of you guys don't never leave your own neighborhood, and that's sad to say. But when you go to other countries like I have and Magic have and other people have, just like in Mexico, you got medication, you don't need no prescription. You can walk right in there and get whatever you want. You don't need a prescription in Mexico. You get whatever you want. And just like other places, man, that got this HIV medication readily available, they don't want to have it in the United States. But people like Diddy, people like Magic, Meek Mill, Freak Mill, TD Cakes, all of them got the access to it because they all running in the same circles, man. I hope y'all catching on to this, because this got to be one of the most realest videos that I'm ever making. You did? But let me tell y'all what people got to say about Magic. Sit tight for a minute, because this might be a long one, and stay to the end, guys, and we will become friends. You dig?
All these stories. We know all these stories. We done know somebody that was picked up on. I got homeboys that Magic Johnson done try to pull. I was thinking about this Diddy situation. I talked to a few people, and I seem to think that the
that guy look familiar, don't he?
So
that's me.
Because all of them have a certain type of STD. I think they all got the alphabet. Now, bear with me, guys, because I'm not even trying to cap. I looked at it like this. They're not using condoms, right? So if you're in a party not using condoms, it ain't like you could catch something twice, right? So if you already got something, ain't like you can catch it again. So I believe, one of my theories is that these people at these Diddy parties were so close because they all had STDs. And so Therefore, all the super freaky stuff, it ain't like you could catch something twice. So almost like having a disease is a rite of passage for that group. You understand what I'm saying?
Magic Johnson is finally coming out to spill the real tea on how he actually caught HIV. And it turns out Diddy had a hand in it the whole time. At the time Mike caught the virus, folks were wondering if he got it from messing with other men, but he swore he didn't lay with a man and that a woman gave it to him. Fast forward to 2025, he is singing a completely different tune. Word on the street is he was also at the Diddy freak-offs, and he was slanging that wood in everybody and anybody. And yes, that means both men and women. What's even more disturbing is that Magic was a whole married man at the time of this mess. It's unclear why he kept quiet about Diddy's involvement in his HIV condition, but baby, he's talking now and he isn't holding back on anything. Magic told the world about his HIV diagnosis back in 1991, claiming that he caught it from messing with multiple women without any form of protection. This came just 6 weeks after he got married to his wife Cookie, who was also heavily pregnant with their son.
Drinking warm water with cinnamon.
Heavily pregnant with their son that is now a part of the rainbow community, people.
EJ. So apart from the entire situation just being extremely embarrassing for Cookie, she also had to rush to the hospital to get tested because this man had been blowing her back out for months with the same wood he used to catch HIV in the first place. Luckily, both her and the baby tested negative, but baby, people didn't let him hear the last of it. And can we blame them? He put his wife and kid at risk of catching HIV, all because he couldn't control his urges to freak off with everyone. Now, as I said, one of the major questions everyone was asking was if he caught it from a man or a woman. But Magic claimed he caught it from a woman. The reason why this question was even getting brought up was because this happened in the 90s, and back then it was widely believed that gay men were the ones mostly catching the virus. This is obviously not true. Anyone can catch HIV. However, at the time, folks thought it was an illness that only gay folks caught, so when Magic popped out with it, people were throwing the DL allegations at him a lot. What helped his case was the fact that Cookie still stayed with him. This really helped him reshape his image. That was until this mess with Diddy came up again, and people started digging into him. It turns out Magic was very close with Diddy around the time of his diagnosis, and if y'all remember, that was also the same time Wendy Williams first blew the whistle about Diddy indulging in backroom activities with other men and having big freak-offs in Hollywood. Prior to this, no one even knew that was going on, and as expected, Diddy didn't take it very well. Well, people are now speculating that Magic was part of the first set of people Diddy was doing the freak-offs with. That was until he caught HIV and stopped. Diddy, on the other hand, continued with it and got a bunch of other celebrities infected along the way. And one of those people is allegedly Usher. It's been rumored for a while now that Usher has an STD and that it was given to him by Diddy. When Usher was 14, he was living with Diddy, and it's safe to say that was one of the biggest mistakes of his life. Usher actually admitted to being made to see and indulge in adult activities that a 14-year-old had business seeing or indulging in. Diddy actually slipped up and seemingly admitted to sharing the same bed with 14-year-old Usher every night. And with Diddy's track record with SA, I don't think I need to tell you why him sleeping in the same bed with Usher is a huge, gigantic, tall, waving red flag.
Moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In
to...
the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
saying?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was,
So nobody
it was
tried.
crazy.
And your
Joey C,
parents were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige, they didn't know nothing about this.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
Now, when it comes to him allegedly infecting Usher with an STD, those rumors started when an email from one of the publishers of Kim Porter's book leaked online. In the email, he was talking about how Kim revealed in the book that Diddy allegedly forced Usher into getting intimate with him and ended up giving him an STD. The email read, some of the things in the book covered Diddy's gay relationships, footage of those encounters, the men he slept with, STDs, Diddy giving Usher an STD, and the explosive encounter between Diddy and Usher's mom. To make matters even worse, Usher was sued by a woman back in 2017 for allegedly giving her herpes. According to her, Usher exposed her to herpes during their encounters, and that he didn't tell her he had been diagnosed with herpes in 2009. She claims she
And he
tested
settled out
positive
of
after
court.
experiencing symptoms and reading online reports of Usher's alleged diagnosis. diagnosis. And of course, a lot of people feel like Diddy probably gave him the herpes when he was a kid. Now, when it comes to MAJIC allegedly catching HIV from participating in Diddy's freak-offs, those allegations were started by Jaguar Wright. She revealed in an interview that she heard exclusively from someone in MAJIC's camp. That MAJIC recently revealed to Cookie that he actually caught HIV from allegedly messing with men at Diddy's freak-offs. Interestingly enough, Jaguar didn't drag MAJIC like she usually does to the people she exposes. She actually praised him cutting Diddy off after his diagnosis and using his money to uplift the black community, unlike Diddy, who just continued to freak off and get more people infected.
Allegedly. I'm just curious, what he done?
Damn.
Shout out to MAJIC Johnson, a real black.
Now see, and that's the thing about MAJIC Johnson, y'all. See, MAJIC Johnson did stop going to the freak-offs. And MAJIC Johnson did come clean with Cookie, and I'm going to tell you why. If you notice with this whole Diddy situation, everybody started coming clean. Ask me why. Because of the videotapes. Now, I don't know about you, but me, I'm a parent. Now, I know that your parents have taught you, hey, come and tell me first. I don't want to have to hear it in the street. Come to me first. I don't want to have to hear it in the street. So a lot of these celebrities have been coming clean with their spouses, deleting their IGs, even people getting divorces. You got Kanye West made a song about the rainbow stuff him and his cousin used to do. Why? Because if the video comes out, you already covered yourself. You got Dwight Howard that already came out and said, hey, man, hey, don't worry about what's going on in my bedroom. You mad because you wasn't there. Hey, he covered himself. Nobody talks about him. MAJIC came clean to the one person that could take his billionaire life, Cookie. Hey, Cookie, really, I really got it from a man, but, God forgives us all. So Cookie ain't going nowhere. But this came to me as a shock, being a diehard Lakers fan, and putting two and two together. It definitely makes sense because MAJIC was a part of that Hollywood circle, and everybody had been speculating for years. Like, you never heard MAJIC speak about HIV anymore. But check this out. See, do you guys find it ironic that a lot of these people who have HIV or in the industry are people that are people that have HIV and attending these free parties, that their kids are turning out to be part of the rainbow community? Dwayne Wade, Jaden Smith, right? Jaden Smith, MAJIC Johnson's son, walk around in high heels. He think he a woman. Diddy's sons, they think that they women. It's a lot of these dudes that's turning out, that the adults are turning their kids out, into the rainbow community. That's because they're projecting their image on their kids. But MAJIC Johnson has been a part of this from day one. And like I said, I am a diehard Lakers fan. But MAJIC, man, shout out to you, man. This is where everybody was getting this medication from, people. Because everybody had been saying for years, MAJIC can afford that medication. This is why he's still undetectable. MAJIC is still getting that. He paying that money to get that special medication from people. And all MAJIC did was turn on the Hollywood circle to get that same medication. That's why Diddy was looking all shriveled up and sucked in when he was in court and all that stuff. This is why all these people losing weight, because they don't have the plug to get that medication. Because see, whether you know it or not, anything about the FDA, hey man, if people are even getting caught with that medication, guys, you could be facing a federal charge. If you want to really know about this HIV thing and medications, you need to go watch a movie called The Dallas Buyers Club with Matthew McConaughey. It is based on a true story of a man who caught HIV and full-blown AIDS, and he could not get his medication here in America, so he started going to Mexico and getting the medication that would keep them undetectable, and the feds came in and tried to send this man to prison. It is based on a true story. It's called the Dallas Buyers Club, and MAJIC Johnson was a part of the Dallas Buyers Club before there was a Dallas Buyers Club. But hey man, just some more facts from Coach One Stack. You dig? Nothing but raw content. You dig? No editing, no intro, no outro. Hey, if y'all like this raw content, man, hey, man, shout it out, man. Let's get 1,000 likes. And hey, leave in the comments if y'all feel that MAJIC Johnson was a part of this Diddy stuff when it started, because they definitely was in the same circle. Leave in the comments if you think MAJIC Johnson was giving people access to that medication that's not FDA approved here in America, because you know they don't want that medication on the shelves. That's why Dr. Sebi ain't here, but that's a whole nother story. Those who know. Leave in the comments, man, if y'all like this video and y'all like this raw content that I'm dropping for y'all. And other than that, man, you know the rest. Be blessed, never get stressed, make sure you get plenty of rest, and don't ever get finessed, and stay out of trouble like Diddy should have.